Hey guys, Start Up here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We're on last Refuge. Playing for today's morning in the north, we have Shadai playing as Undead. For a death knight, looks like some slow fiends, tiered fiend style. Meanwhile in the south we have Hitman playing as Orc. Going for a Blade Master here. Looks like he's maybe going for a fast tech build. Not getting a second burrow out early. Also going for a shop in a far off location to get some healing over there. Also have a scout acolyte squeezing its way up here, getting some recon. Seeing where the Blade Master's going to creep. Death Knight heading over this way at the moment. Maybe looking for some critters. Get some skeletons. Already killed that with the scout acolyte, I guess. Nice work there from Shadai. This is from a small tournament, the America's Cup 3. Let's replay. Okay, so not going to go do any harass. Going to try creep these trolls, which do have the medium armor. Pretty good target for the skeletons. And acolyte getting snared there. Ends up going down. Gonna leave the skeletons to finish the job here. Might be close, you know, with bonus armor. They're not doing too much damage. Looks like they will be able to complete it. Ooh, Blade Master in some trouble here. Popping the speed scroll. One more death coil coming in soon, but the Orc does a little bit of blocking. The grunt. Gonna cancel the salve. Now focus fire on the grunt. Healing salve. Or gets in there for the cancel. One more healing salve now. The Blade Master blocking. And he's just gonna right click the Blade Master. Slippers on the floor over there. Blade Master diverts its attention to pick those up. Did buy some more healing cells as he's close to the shop. It looks like the grunt, oh no, stop there, gets the self-cancel, pretty healthy now. Now the Blade Master getting low, but no more cores available, so should be just fine.
Are under attack.
And here's the first fiend. I was looking at base, I was like, where's that fiend at? Here it is, looking to do some blocking on the Blade Master. I'm going to use all of these healing salves and now blocking with the gold, cancelling the salve. Man, Shadai making this expensive. All those healing salves now exhausted. It's going to make creeping a little bit slower, very expensive as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty good harass overall, I'd say, for Shadai. Now getting busy on the creeping himself. Gonna send out Skeleton to do some recon. Take a look at the base. What do we see here? Shadow Shaman.
A player's forces are under
No
attack.
tech structures yet. 3 burrows and a barracks. Maybe he's looking for a fast expansion. I'm not sure. This is a little bit unusual. Does have, you know, plenty of resources to tech. No, he is going to go for a fast tier 3. Interesting. Decent army of grunts.
Under attack.
The berserker strength. How did that happen? He gets slowed by the mud golem there. Need the skeletons to finish the job over here once again. Blade Master very close to 3 now. Going to hit 3 with this creep, and then the unharassed creeping is going to end for Shadai. We need to get those dusts, and he does on the Lich. Also going forward fast tier 3, delaying any of those tier 2 units.
Forces are under attack.
So the Blade Master not going on harass. And gonna get creep jacked here. Going for Frost Armor first though, so no offensive Nova. And because of the Hex, no Deathcore on the Grunt. And the Grunt does escape. Nicely done there. Very clean extraction overall for Hitman. Just going back in looking to steal some experience.
Are under attack.
And there we go. One creep stolen. Didn't check over here. Maybe he just didn't have any healing cells at all. They must have taken a little bit of focus fire. He's going for the steal. Oh, it looks like he got it too. As well as the item. I think that was the Wanda Martin stealing. Nice steal. I think maybe Shadai playing it a little bit too late on the dust, you know. Just pop it early. One less thing to do during those hectic moments.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, looks like maybe he's going to try solo creep up the Lich here. Fair idea. Skeleton's in here doing some scouting, cancelling some healing cells again. Overall, some really nice recon with the skeletons. Everything quite low here. Oh, and
Forces are under attack.
the troll gets in there for the double cancel. Clarity and healing salve. That was costly. Comes the first statue. So late on these statues. Tier 3 is up. Going for the burrow tech now. And, oh, did he backpack over a orb?
A player's forces are under attack.
Anyway, he's coming on the offensive with it. Nova Coil raided down straight away. Grunt follows, but it looks like the creep actually got the kill on it. A little bit less experience for the undead heroes. Come here and knock out the shop. Try hero, but no orb, and Voodoo Lounge gonna have to go down once again. Lightning orb. Otherwise, third hero going to be the Dark Ranger. He's bringing along the ghouls, making a big push here. Tri-hero versus Tri-hero. Slight food advantage to Shadai.
Town is under siege.
One of these peons going to jump into the burrow. Straight away, the arc goes down. And so does the Kodo. Lich in a little bit of trouble. One statue down. A lot of damage coming out of this burrow. And it looks like... Oh, did transfer over the TP. Otherwise the Lich would have gone down. Fiend goes down there on the exit. So overall, I don't think that was that good of a push for Shadai. He lost his TP, a Fiend, and a statue. Got rid of the Ankh, I guess, and the Kodo, but
A player's forces are
I don't
under
think
attack.
that was particularly strong. Also had to use this potion of invulnerability. Pretty good play there. Nice defusal from Hitman. Gonna go on pear shape for him. Okay, I'm now gonna snipe the Overlord. What items are you gonna get? There's a Medallion of Courage. It's okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's gonna put it on the TC, a little bit more health, damage, mana. Good decision. And some pretty strong Orc heroes now. 4-3-2. Undead not too far behind though. So we've got a ghoul
Forces are under attack.
existing here, and nice use of the dust, making sure it doesn't get stolen. Oh, he's got a Book of the Dead here. That could be nasty. Putting the boots onto the Lich, a little bit more armor and attack speed. Could also go on the Dark Ranger. What's he getting here? Oh, claws +9! Look at this Blade Master. This thing is stacked. 3 claws, rune braces to stop the nuke, gloves of haste, and slippers of agility. My god. That thing is scary. And looks like we're not
A player's forces
seeing
are under
any
attack.
teepees. Shadai coming out here doing the Overlord. Doesn't manage to get the surround on it. Might not be able to get the kill before the Orc arrives. So we're going to have a bit of a fight. Statues forgotten about a little bit perhaps in the back. This is... Oh no, he's actually been building some ghouls. Just bringing 2 ghouls along to help against the raiders, against the berserkers. Interesting. Mixing in a couple ghouls. Looks like they don't have frenzy though. Not moving that fast. Okay, here we go. Orc engaging. Silence on the TC, but the Lich going down fast. So are the Fiends. Focusing down the Blade Master. Oh, Nova Coil, and he gets him. Oh man. And without the Blade Master, that was one of his main sources of damage. He has to back out. Looks like he's going to go for the Tavern Revive. A couple Banshees coming into the mix as well, getting the curse cooking. So good control. Now, oh, this is not going too well. Much more open fighting here. No more surface area, but the skeleton's actually from the Book of the Dead, allowing Shadai to fight strongly. Hitman fighting back now. A lot of units going down, but so now the raiders. Blade Master's back, but it's cursed. Going down fast. Nova. Oh! Couple projectiles connecting long range. But now the Undead army. Oh, in trouble. Lich going down. Nice. Chain CC on the Death Knight. Unable to get the call off to heal. And there's the Kodo. Both armies starting to run out of steam here, but it looks like Hitman's going to be the one backing out first. Do also have an Undead expansion going up behind this push. Buyback on the Lich. Man, that first focus fire on the Blade Master making such a huge difference. That was really the linchpin. You saw how stacked it was, but because it was so stacked, didn't have an invul pot. Gonna come in here, maybe get a couple more skeletons from these peons. Take care of the shop. Okay, Blade Master is back. Undead heroes still have a decent chunk of mana, probably enough for 2 Nova Coil. So, Hitman gonna have to be very careful here. Blade Master actually gonna divert from the army. Not sure what exactly he's planning. Back to full health now at least. Statues still have plenty of mana as well, so these Undead heroes are gonna be very heavy on the mana for the next engagement. Expansion is up. More buildings coming in here.
Players' forces are
Looks
under
like,
attack.
ooh, Nova finds
A
the
town is under
berserkers.
siege.
And Undead coming over here. Blade Master going to get the cancel one ziggurat. No coil on the Shadow Hunter, but he gets away. There's the lone acolyte over here. It's gonna straight up run. But slow tower coming in. Acropolis there to rebuild the acolytes.
A player's forces are
Looks
under
like he's
attack.
leaving the Blade Master here, hoping an acolyte will be built from the main to send over there, but it's not going to be happening. Oh, I didn't even notice it. He got a Legion Doomhorn. Doesn't stack though. Hoping to get the turtles, but already been crept. 2 more camps left on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looks like he's coming in here hoping to get a couple of these ghouls on lumber, but no dice. Actually might be an issue going forwards for Shadai. Might need to get another ghoul. Oh, he's got the expansion running. He's got plenty of money. Should also maybe start his production, and now he is ramping it up. Kicking into full gear. Also have a tiny Great Hall that's gone down.
Players' forces are under attack.
And that's up and running, so expansions for both players here. Gonna see some big army fights perhaps. Look at all these dark minions. Focus fire on the Blade Master. Oh, nice Nova coil unnecessary. Orc Tri-Hero on the run. Still only has 2 production buildings here, so
Players' forces are under
quite
attack.
limited in his ability to rebuild the army. Gonna find the statues, however. Come down. The Nova Coil focused on the Blade Master once again. Heroes continuing to be on the run. Oh, nice blocking, nice almost semi-surround on the Raider. Calls it off. Level 5 now on the Death Knight. Level 3 coil, I'm sure. That man just running around here. It's a surround. Death Knight in trouble. Death Knight with no potion, no TP, nothing. Ooh, Death Pact. Saving the day. Or maybe not for long. Death Knight's still in a little bit of trouble, but Blade Master has to extract, taking too much damage. Undead Heroes now completely tapped on mana, however. And yeah, he's like, oh, maybe I should come over to the shop and buy a few items. I'm pretty rich. Let's not take that risk again. Very nearly paid off as well for Hitman. Picking up a heal scroll of his own. Oh, ghouls coming down here looking to snipe the peons on the expansion. Get spotted, get killed.
Players' forces are under attack.
So that means the undead running into the base now. Picks up a unit of his own. Second expansion coming in for Shadai, wow. Shop gonna go down again, putting another shop in the back. Is this like the 4th or 5th shop that's died this game? Kind of crazy. Not that many peons around now for burrow defenses. And here we go. It looks like he's going to try to sandwich him here a little bit between the base and the army. Going for the Death Knight straight away. Pops the invul. And Shadow Hunter just gets focused down straight away. I don't even know if we saw him use his heal. Once again, just focusing down the Death Knight. But he's got the TP. Pops it before the stun can come in. Better safe than sorry. And overall, very good fight there for Shadai. Knocking out the Shadow Hunter. Getting out safe. Now the buyback, very expensive here. Oh, did he just... No, he came over the shop looking to maybe steal some of the consumables. Not happening. Undead army going for the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
It looks like he just put an necropolis down here. Hasn't even a gold mine down. Peons maybe spotted the blight. They're running back. Black Ranger in the front, but that's an illusion. Good control of it, however. Nice silence on the TC. Heal scroll popped. TC's going to be in a good position for a stomp once that silence wears off, but he's backing out a little bit. Raider down. Which pops the invul early. We have these TC stomps. There we go. First one super late. Focusing down the Dark Ranger, but that has the TP. TP out. Shadowhunter Nova does survive. I think I heard a destroyer go down there. So, pretty even trade, I'd say. Perhaps going against Shadai, since he had to spend the TP. He also popped that invul on the Lich super early. Wasn't even low. Okay, now Hitman going on the offense, looking for the second expansion. The online is back up. Or maybe I didn't take that into account. The online going down. He's bringing some acolytes along just for blocking. Oh, nice invul, dodging the coil. Now Death Knight getting focus fire, but it's got a healing potion, pops that straight away. Also has a heal scroll, as well as a TP. Pops a TP now. The Blade Master is spitting out so much damage. Two Berserkers going down there though. The Acolyte's actually getting in for quite a lot of damage on those Berserkers. And acting as like mini ghouls. Oh, and speaking of ghouls, Shadai doing this maneuver again. This time paying dividends, knocking out a few peons here. Forcing back the Orc army. Fortunately, couldn't keep the army busy for long enough to fully knock out the peon line, but good play either way. Second expansion's running out. Main mines have been exhausted, so going to be 2 mines versus 1 at the moment. It's looking pretty good for Shadai. Still Shadai, I mean both players have very small armies, having to spend so much on consumables as well as buybacks. Here we go. Raider ensnare on the statue. Managed to steal the mana out of it. Another coil wasted there. Raider stays alive. Now Raider's just picking off the Undead. Oh no. This is a ritual. Oh, this time another focus fire on the Death Knight. Doesn't have the TP or the invul. Transfers it over. Now focus fire switching over to the Lich. But get the Death Knight out of there, man. It's low. You lose the Death Knight and the Lich. Oh man, the Blade Master is spitting out so much damage, and the constant ensnares. Going TP to get him to safety. Will the Dark Ranger survive? No! Windwalk, the bonus damage from the Windwalk enough to secure the kill on the Dark Ranger. Once again, a ghoul getting onto this peon line, however. And knocking out all but 2 peons. Huge blow to the gold income of Hitman. But he's just doing so well in all these fights. A little bit late upgrading the slow tower, but luckily the miss coming in big.
A player's forces are under attack.
Look at that, just one-shotting an acolyte. That's insane. These crits going off now that, you know, the bonus damage counts towards critical again. Actually doesn't have full mana here. Can't windwalk quite yet. Nova Coil. Got the dust. Oh my god. Blade Master goes down. Revenge for earlier.
A player's forces
Nice
are under attack.
Dark Ritual on the Banshee as well to get the mana for the Nova. And nice work having dust again. Rebuying the dust. Making the difference. Okay. Final gold mine has been crept out now. We'll see if he makes a play for it. Has to go for the buyback though again. TC also about to come back. Okay, now both players. Like, okay, we've had a lot of fighting. And we'll just sit in base for a little bit and build up an army. You're going to go for the buyback on the Dark Ranger as well. Wow, that's pretty expensive. Looks like he wants to keep pressure on. I thought he's just going to try sit back, you know. Take advantage of his 2 gold mine advantage. Try produce a monstrous army before pushing. Looks like Hitman is not even wasting time. He's got a mass raid army here going for some base damage. Also can chain and snares on these heroes. Nova Coil, 1 raider down. 2 raiders down. Possession on 2 more raiders, but stuns out of it. Oh, but look at the crits on the Blade Master. Lich goes down. Death Knight in trouble next as a potion. But it's not enough. This Blade Master is spitting out the criticals, knocking out all these undead heroes. Now losing some of his army. Man, he just can't afford to come to these fights without a TP.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
You never know when... Oh, look at these double ghouls going for the peon line again. This is maybe what's keeping Shadai in the match, despite having lost his heroes and units so much in the late game here. Stopping the gold production again and again and again.
A player's forces are under attack.
It looks like he's going to lose 1 expansion here. This was the one that's, you know, more heavily mined out, so not such a big loss. But yeah, needs to make sure he comes to the next fight with the envelope pots, with the TP. Goes to the unsummon on the gold mine here, fair enough. As good as dead. Level 6 on the Blade Master now. Might we see a Blade Storm? That would be a treat. Cigarette going down. In fact, if he loses, you know, these 2 buildings, not going to be supply locked, but not going to be able to go to 80 anymore.
Players' forces are under attack.
Experience. TC's still a decent chunk away from 5, but it might happen in the next fight. Now we've got some skeletons just going after the peon line again. Shadai not giving up on this harass of the peon line. Blademaster makes short work of them though. It's just going for the slow revive this time. It's going to sit back. Get a bit in the bank. Overall though, they're going to have pretty similar army sizes, I'd say, once the Death Knight's back, once Shadai's used all of his gold, and once Hitman has also produced enough. Looks like he's coming on the offensive for so many raiders as well. Sending in a shade, going to give himself a little bit of time to prepare for this assault. Okay, let's see what happens here. One raider down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we got a abomination in there for blocking, but Blademaster focusing down with it straight away. Pops the involve. Looks fine now on the Blademaster. Oh, but back on the Lich. Has to use the TP now. Possession on the Kodo though. That's a nice steal. Lich in a little bit of trouble. Pops the healing. Blademaster back on the focus fire. Death Knight is back just in the nick of time, but no! Hex coming in before he could get the coil off. Now Shadowhunter getting focused, and down that goes, so no more healing for the Blademaster. Decides to disengage. Death Knight getting himself too deep though. Getting himself in a little bit of trouble. Oh man, very early sacrificial pact there. Oh, look at how low the Blademaster is. The Death Knight disengaged so far. No aura. Death Knight on the chase now, but with no gold. Could be trouble for Shadai if he doesn't get the kill on this Blademaster now. He's going for the expansion. Good choice. Blademaster sprinting back to the shop rather. Looks like he bought back the Shadowhunter. No statue over here either. Here it comes, a little bit late, so Undead Hero's low in mana. And no items either to stay alive. Next round of Blademaster focus fire could be the end. Going for the kill on the Great Hall. Looks like it's... we could get it. And now we'll get it in fact. Both players now without any further gold. The hero focus I feel from this Blademaster going to be too much. Oh, nice silence. Ooh, heated fighting. Going after the Kodo first. Kodo gets a meal. The Blademaster spitting out so much damage. Going for the focus on the Death Knight now. And yeah, that's just too much focus fire. Death Knight goes down. Shadai throws in the towel. Well, very, very impressive play from Hitman, I have to say. He was quite far behind, you know, and Shadai going for the 2 expansions, but just really good fighting, good focus fire on the heroes, and made all the difference. Death Knight, or Undead Heroes in general, just going down again and again and again in the late game. Enough to squeeze out a win. Very close fighting though, overall a great match. Well, I'll wrap on that guys, and until next installment of Warcraft Wednesday, goodbye and good luck.